Sean Tanner, the Vice President of Product at Patriot Mobile. I'm here with Bruce Bushert today, the CEO of Armor Data. And just to talk a little bit about our partnership and the kind of products that we think will benefit our customers. Bruce, Patriot Mobile is constantly trying to figure out how to meet the needs of our customers in ways that really truly help them in connectivity needs. We already have wireless phones, but we've recently partnered with you in order to add a set of asset trackers. And in learning about your company, I realized that you really built a company, not to do asset tracking, but you built it, on some other things, and then figured out that asset tracking was really, really important to businesses. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, thank you, Sean. I'm glad to be here today. In college, I actually went to college close to your corporate office here in Big Sandy, Texas. But I bought my friend's carpet cleaning business, and I traveled from state to state, and everybody said, help me fix my machines. And finally I said, all right, let's fix machines and not do the cleaning thing. But then I realized that everybody had a lot of challenges with fixing machines and with asset tracking. And so then we went deep into our own databases and into software, and then we started the tracking devices in 2012.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. And now you're coming to us and you're partnering in order to track things like cars and trucks, but cleaning machines, trailers, forklifts, and I learned from you today, robots. What are some of the things that you track for your customers today?
Man, we track anything that's a mobile vehicle. It's easy to put armor on there and track golf carts. It's easy to track turf, like lawnmowers, tractors, boats, anything that has a battery that you can put armor on. So we track a lot of things. We keep track of lithium batteries. Because the lithium battery is going to outlast the vehicle. So we want to know the life of the battery itself, and we also want to follow the lithium battery to the recycler.
It's kind of like having a gas tank gauge. Your armor tracker can tell me how much life I have left in my lithium battery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's amazing. And you've told me you've got customers that are major retailers, major grocers, and all kinds of customers and all types of businesses, right?
Yeah, we're in every state in the union, and we're in thousands of locations. And so when you go into some of the major retailers and grocery stores, the bathrooms are going to be cleaner and the food's going to be safer because of armor. So this little device is inside of the cleaning machines that clean the bathrooms at major retailers and grocery that tells the manager on his cell phone whether or not the bathroom was cleaned or not. Same thing with the cooling fins in the meat and vegetable coolers.
Wow. The
cooling fins, it tells them whether or not it's being cleaned. So through APIs, we feed into their databases, that feeds into their Power BI, that gives them a dashboard.
Yeah, that actually takes me to my next topic, and I've experienced this personally because I've gotten to use your product on my truck that I'm driving around right now. You all have a great software, analytics software and tracker that we can use, and I think you just mentioned today that you've got a mobile version of that same software that you're using. Tell me a little bit about that.
We do, and so Armor communicates cellular, so it works everywhere without having to log into someone's Wi-Fi, which is always a challenge. And it communicates through a bridge into our Azure database in the cloud, and then it plays out to a robust website that lets you see everything that's going on, when the run times happen, started and stopped, charging, voltages, GPS coordinates, and then it also plays out on a mobile app that works together seamlessly with the website as well.
Yeah, and it's amazing, and I've used it, and I can see where my vehicle has been, and how fast I was traveling. And unfortunately, my wife saw the part about braking hard, Bruce, and I'm going to need to maybe have you modify some of the data in my personal tracker. But then I learned today, your platform is extensible, and so you're offering us the ability through another partner to actually use different kinds of asset trackers as well. And we kind of went through a list of a few today. What other types of asset trackers can you use on your platform?
So through our bridge, it reads a tracking device or an IoT device. It reads the data that comes out, and it converts it into a database, readable data that can then populate whatever reports. So we can actually have any device that reports into our system.
Okay. So I saw today like a kind of a large self-powered device that you could put on trailers or something without its own battery, right?
Yeah.
I think I saw a device that maybe was good to, you could put in a backpack or, maybe a valuable, suitcase or whatever you're trying to keep track of. And another smaller device that might be perfect. Maybe you're shipping your firearm, or maybe you're wanting to do a one-time ship of, something really valuable, but you just want to know where it's at, and you can stick it in a box or
yeah, so those battery tracking devices. So we have battery tracking devices that'll last up to 10 years on a battery when it reports daily a GPS coordinate. Mm-hmm. So we're looking to put those on rail.
That's a great application.
Containers or trailers or just a lot of applications like that. And then there's the smaller ones that are rechargeable that you can put in your kid's backpack, keep track of them.
Okay,
and then there's the little box one that looks like a box.
Yeah.
That's disguised as a box that's a disposable unit that you can put in an expensive package, like with firearms that you're shipping somewhere, or bourbon we talked about.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yep. And it all plays through the same, what's cool is it goes through the bridge and it plays into the same databases, so it's all connected together, so you just have one login, and then our APIs can feed into your databases, and you can take it from there too. So
that's amazing. I mean, and the more I learn about your products, the more I realize that you're really done a good job of engineering them. Like I learned that even though this plugs into a battery on a car or truck or a cleaning vehicle, whatever, that if I stole that vehicle and I snipped that this is still got about 2 or 3 days of its own battery inside. I could still find that vehicle or asset if I needed to, even if somebody was sneaky enough to clip that cord when they stole it.
That's right. It's going to tell you that the main power was disconnected.
Right.
And then the GPS is still going to work for a few days, so you can see, who might put it in their pocket.
And I can get notifications and alerts from your software.
That's right. Yeah. And then the installation is a 2-wire installation, which is plus and minus on any battery. 48 volt on your golf cart, 60 volt on your fork truck, 12 volt on your mini bike, and then you just plug in Armor, and then you're live.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's simple enough that I could do it. So Bruce, it's got to be pretty simple. Yeah. So Bruce, look, it's been great to work with you the past few months and get to know you. I'm so excited that we're finally getting to launch with you, and your company's got a bunch of smart people in it, and it's been great to work with you. And I hope that you've enjoyed working with Patriot Mobile too.
Yeah. So we've done business across the United States with a lot of different people, but Patriot Mobile stands out to me. I mean, the first time I met you, you were talking about your culture and what you believe in. And I'm like, wow, I want to be a part of that.
Oh, that's great.
I got goosebumps. I'm like, it truly affected me. And I'm like, and you say, no, I hope you stand behind this. I said, I represent that. your beliefs, I'm very excited about that. But then your people being here today, all day, I just can't believe just the wonderful, the hearts of people, the spirits, they're all dialed in, not only to your culture, but into your cause, right? And we're all working together as one team and one family. And if I would say something to anyone out there, if you want to do business with someone that's going to treat you right, Patriot Mobile, they're the real deal.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you hearing that. And we feel the same way, that we love our cause. We're committed to it and committed to going and doing the best for our customers. And the fact that we can find suppliers and partners that are also values aligned with Patriot Mobile is really important to us, and we appreciate you joining our ecosystem.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.